You know, my dad taught us work ethic, and that's all I knew growing up. I mean, since I was like 5 years old, since Nona opened up the store. And it was always work, 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 and he taught us good work ethic. But as I got older, I realized this is a tough life. You know, working almost 7 days a week, 14, 15 hours a day back then, because some days we didn't close till 2 in the morning. And I'm like, is there anything better? But most people don't have a choice at that time. But your grandfather was like, Vinny, go to school, 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 school. And I'm so proud of him pushing me to go to school and get an education and go to college and go to graduate school, because it gave me a better life, so to speak, for a number of years. I grew up in the pizza business. I know it like the back of my hand. It's always my passion, but I wanted to do something else. I wanted to try something else. So I went into the financial markets for almost 30 years. I was doing that. But even so, even though I was involved with that, I always had my hands in the pizza business. When we opened up here in Old Bridge, my dad used to call me up. You know, I'd get home from the city at 5 o'clock, and Fridays during Lent, he'd say, Vinny, could you come help out for a couple hours? I was 25, 26, 27 years old. I had a career, but I'd go and I'd help him out for 3, 4 hours, whatever he needed. After my career was over and I decided to call it quits, because I always had a passion for food, and I knew sooner or later I'd get back into it. Maybe about 12, 13, 14 years ago is when I decided to call it quits in the city and just concentrate my efforts on the pizza business. And this is where I am now. So I decided to join my brothers in the business. Sat down with my brothers. I'm like, listen, if I'm going to get back in the pizza business, I want you guys to help me, and we're going to do it together. I want to expand. I just don't want to open up one store and be stuck in one store day and night. I want to expand. I want to go into New Jersey, and that's exactly what we did. So we've got 5 places right now, which is perfect, right, Freddie? We don't want to spread ourselves too thin. You know, sometimes, we got people coming up to us, I want to franchise one of your stores. So why don't you open up down here? Why don't you open here? You guys will kill it here. You guys will kill it there.
It's gotten very difficult over the years. You have to admit that, with just everything in general. Yeah. It's gotten a lot worse over the years as far as finding good help. I mean, finding location, building out the place, that's the easy part.
Yeah.
The difficult part is, who do you put in there? And I'm sure you guys out there that own businesses, you can agree with us. Am I right?
Absolutely.
It's hard to find somebody, and it's hard to find good workers or somebody that dedicates themselves as we do as owners. It's when you have an employee like that, someone that has the passion for it and dedicates themselves in the business, and those are the kind of employees that we look for.